Yeah, what's good, YouTube? We are back again with another video, and this time we are going to be discussing backtesting. We all know the meaning of backtesting. If you don't know, this is your first time coming to this channel, you are welcome. Backtesting, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about it. What you need to expect is the process of backtesting, how to properly backtest using your trading system, and at the end of this video, you would know how to professionally backtest and the difference of what you've been doing. All right, so follow me as I take you through the journey of backtesting in this video. You understand? So if you're a one-time subscriber, welcome. If you're just new to the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe, like, share this video to your friends and families. All right, let's just get down before too much talk you get. All right, guys, welcome back to my screen, and we're about to start properly. So backtesting. Before backtesting, you need a software that is going to enable you carry out your backtesting process. Now, the backtesting software we are going to be using currently will be Traders Casa. All right, so Traders Casa. So just go back to my tax bar here. You see traderscasa.com. So go to the website, register, and have an account. Immediately you have an account, you have a dashboard like this. Under your dashboard, click on backtest. When you're on backtest, you open a new section. All right. So when backtesting, you can just open a new section. Beautiful. So under the section, we have a name. Let's use deliver as a name. What will be the starting balance? All right. Let's say $1,000. All right, which pairs are we going to be working on? GBP USD. You can use whichever pair that suits your personality or your trading style. Regardless, it is accepted. But for the course of this, I'm going to be using GBP USD. Now, you need to choose a date whereby we start to backtest from, and the dates till when the backtesting is going to end, so that you can know that you are having either a month's data or a year's data. You understand? For the purpose of this video, I'll be starting from, let's say June, let's say July, look at July 2025. We'll be starting from on the Friday of July 2025. All right. So you just go down, description, and just put www as your description. So let's proceed. So save. Now you can see they've created our backtesting account for us, which we are going to be using for the purpose of this video. Now, once your backtesting software is already created, the next thing to do is to click on display here, which is going to take you to the correct screen for backtesting. You understand? Which is going to take you to the screen. Beautiful. So now on Traders Casa, we have a backtesting period. All right. Now, as you can see, we have our backtesting period and we are about to start backtesting. All right. So be reminded that we started this backtesting from July, and it was on a Friday. Now, what are the things you need to put down in order for you to effectively backtest, or that what are you going to put down in order for you to make a difference from the previous backtesting that you've been carrying out? Now, number one, it will be going over the instructions while backtesting. Now, we'll be starting from here. Number one, write down your trading plan. It's very important to write them down, because when in the course of trading, emotions, anger, and some other factors may cloud your judgment while trading. That's why it's very important for you to write them down. So you would have a trading plan that goes like this. Write down your trading plan. Inside your trading plan, these are the things that you should have. The total time frames you need to make your analysis, then the time frame you need to also execute your trade. Aside of that, your section, London, New York, and the rest, then your SL and CP, is it flexible or not? You have to know. Now, do you have a break-even plan when you've started trading, or whenever you see structure, you just break even? You have to write them down, because you're actually working with a plan. Then your risk to reward, is it fixed, or are you trading them? What does that mean? Is your risk to reward having 1:2, and once you hit 1:2, you're out of the market. Or when you have 1:2, you secure partials and want to go for more. You have to write them down. Then number two, total trades per day slash week. Do you trade twice in a day? Do you trade 4 times in a week? You have to write them down. But professionally, it's more better you trade maybe twice in a week. Now, for the purpose of this video, we'll be trading twice a week. By twice a week, I mean if we have a good setup that hits SL, we have to take the second try. But if we have one setup that hits take profit, we are done for the week. You understand? Structure, higher high, higher low. We use structures to trade. It's not everybody that use structures. All right. Good. So this is example one. Now I need you to write down these examples so that you can have them and create a trading plan with them in case you don't have them. Then aside of that, we'll be going to this one. Let's break this down to this aspect. Then the time frame, we have the monthly, we have the weekly, we have the 4 hours. You have to write them down. Execution time frame. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be executing our trade in the 1 hour or the 30 minutes time frame. Then our risk to reward also will be 1:3. Once we hit 1:3, we are out of the market. Then there will be a node break-even plan. That means once we are in the trade, we have to leave it for either SL or TP. Then we'll be taking just 2 trades per week. Then we need structure. Once we have a good structure, we'll be following the structures. Good. So I've been able to break down the structures. So let's just go together with it here. So monthly is bearish. On GBP USD, the monthly is currently bearish. Okay, for now, I'm going to take this out. I hope you have been able to write it somewhere. I'm going to take this out, leaving only this. All right. So GBP USD on the monthly time frame is actually bearish. All right, GBP USD on the monthly time frame is actually bearish. So on your trading plan, monthly is bearish. Now we go down to the weekly. All right, guys. So we are back, and sorry about the short time. The network has been very terrible for everyone. So basically, on the monthly, we are what? We are bearish. Going through this. Weekly, we are also bullish on GBP USD. So on the weekly time frame, we are currently bearish on GU. So as you can see on GU, we are bullish. So now we'll be going down to the dailies. Let's take this out. Let's take this out. But I hope you've been able to like write it down because it's very important. So let's bring this close. Bring this close. So on the daily, as you can see, the market is actually still very bullish. So that is why we are having bullish here. So on the 4 hours, let's see what's going on in the 4 hours. So basically on the 4 hours, we are also bullish, or however, there's a breaking structure to the downside. So there's a breaking structure to the downside, as you can see here. Let me zoom out for you guys so you can see. So basically in the 4 hours time frame, there's a breaking structure to the downside, signifying that there's an opportunity for us to look for a sell position on GBP USD. So now we are no longer looking to buy, we are looking to sell. The reason why we are looking to sell is very simple. There is a breaking structure to the downside, and now we are expecting a pullback. Then once we have our entry candle, which is bearish engulfing candle. I didn't state that here, but I'm just telling you. So to watch the video, you get it. So our entry candle is going to be a bearish engulfing candle. Once we get it, we are going to execute this trade. Now, oh Jesus, we're having ads again, so we just have to like wake up, hold on for some whiles and wait for it to count down. But if you don't want to get this, you know what to do. Just go and pay for live if you have the money. If you don't have the money, you just have to have patience. It doesn't take long. So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. So since we are having a pullback, we're expecting a bearish engulfing candle from this axis. I'll be looking towards selling, which we are having on the which we are having. Yes. So however, if we see a counter trend setup, we'll be executing SL 15 to 20, TP 45, that's times 3, section. It that depends on the setup. So now once we see a bearish engulfing candle, we'll be looking towards selling. All right. So most of you will be asking, which section are you looking towards selling? So we are already done with London section. We are currently in New York section. Let's go to the 1 hour time frames. Now, as you can see in the 1 hour time frame, we're already having a bearish engulfing candle, and we'll be targeting either of these lows. But once we have our 1:3, we are good to go. Once we have our 1:3, we are good to go. We'll not be looking for much yet. Let's keep this here so that we can have a proper settings. All right, before I proceed, let me just do this. Let me insert my section breaks. All right, so kind of can be on track. Yes. So let's go. So basically, we have a break of structure. The market went back up to retest this zone. It came down and it has been driving upward. So this is impulsive correction, and this is impulsive, and this is a strong bearish engulfing candle in the 1 hour time frame. So we'll be looking towards selling. All right, which is as easy as what's the time here? Let's see, 7. That's 9 a.m. So basically, we are in London sections. All right, we are in London sections. Now let's see if we have a psychological level here. 26500. Let's see if we have a psychological level. 1.36500. All right, so we have a psychological level here. Now, since we have a psychological level here, we can't execute this trade until this trade eventually comes below this zone, go back then downwards. All right, so that's when we'll be looking towards selling. So we have to play price forward in order for us to we have to play price forward to something like this. This is what we are expecting currently, but we have to play price forward in order for us to continue. So let's play price forward. So in playing price forward using go charting, you have to change your time. In changing this, it simply means each candle has 2 or 3 moves to make before the candle closes. All right, so let's proceed this here. So let's proceed. Let's see if the market is going to break below this zone or it's going to continue what it's doing. All right, beautiful. So this candle closes below this zone, so there's an opportunity for us to sell. Now we can still be a little bit patient and wait for the market to rally downward completely, start going back up before selling. This will be a textbook trade if we go by this. This will be a textbook trade. Honestly speaking, backtesting is not easy, but if you understand the value of backtesting, you would know the importance of this, because this is like the bedrock of a proper trading, if you understand. All right, so this is like a bedrock of proper trading. So let's use our short tools and see. Let this market close this way. Let's see if we can have a good setup. Okay. 1:3, so we're looking for. Now, to be on the safe side, we need to wait for this market to rally downward and start giving us the impression of pulling back. Okay, beautiful. Something like this. Something like this. This is risky. This is risky. If you're trading by doing this, this is risky because this is just a dump. The market does not properly come back here to retest this zone. So this will be like the obstacles we'll be expecting while back testing. This is the first obstacle for going back to this zone. So are we going to wait for this market to come back to this place, to this zone, or are we going to take this straight here? So these are the decisions you have to make personally, right? But since this is our first trade, it's our first trade. I'd rather wait for it to come back up completely before we proceed. Can you see? Can you see? So now, once we have a bearish engulfing candle, another one, we'll start looking towards selling. Beautiful. So I think right now the market is ripe for us to sell. Be using our 15 pip stop loss. And while using gold charting, it is more different from while using gold charting is more different from every other platform, you understand. So we're targeting our 1:3, 1:3, 1:3. Beautiful. So in using gold charting, just click on this and open position. Everything has already been arranged here for you. What you need to do is your risk. So we'll be risking 1%. 1% of $1,000 is $1. So we'll be using it's $10. So we'll be using 10%. 10% risk is $100 per trade. So are we adding partials? No, we are not adding partials. So we'll just click on place the trade. Now, once you place the trade, the market is going to do its thing, and we would find out at the end of the day if we actually take a good trade or we're going to hit stop loss. From the way this market is going, okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's see if we are going to hit stop loss or we are going to go down, keep shooting down. Okay, beautiful. So guys, we're in profits. You're in profits, you're in profits, you're in profits, you're in profits. All right, so that is a very fantastic trade. As you can see, the market pushed through our stop, our take profit, and we are up. Now, this is the balance below this 1,300. You understand? So we made a good trade and we made profit of $300, targeting 1:3. So for this week, which is on a Monday, the 7th of July, we are done trading for this week. Remember in our trading plan, when we have one good setup, we are done trading for the week. All right, so we have to just wait for the following week in order for us to trade. You get so where is the price heading next? That's what we should be looking for. So price should be heading towards this low, 1.35500. This low, that's when the price should be heading towards. So we have to record it week one. Week one, open your brackets plus 3%. Good. So this is our week one plus 3%. Let's see what week two is going to give us. Mind you, this market is actually bullish. Don't forget. But there's an opportunity for a counter trend trading. You understand? So let's see what the market is going to give us in week two. So right now we are going to just right now we're just going to wait for the week to end in order for us to trade the following week. I know most of you will be looking for other opportunities for you to trade, other opportunities for the entry and the like of those. Well, that is a very terrible way for trading. But if you want to trade using this system I just built here, once you have your wins, you leave the market to the following week so that your psychology will not be in a mess, and you can have the proper mental focus in order for you to execute the next week trade. You understand? So the market will be rallying down. This is on Monday. This is Tuesday. Let me increase this time frame to 4 hours so that the market can move very fast to the following week. So I'm adjusting the time back to normal so that this is Thursday and the market is already on Friday. Let's see what's going to happen at the end of Friday, and let's stay looking for opportunity for the following week. So let's wait for the markets to close on this Friday and see what the market is going to give us the following week. You understand? Beautiful. So the week has begun for the new week, and this is midnight, as you can see. This is midnight. Let's keep this here. So since this is midnight, the market is making series of lower lows and lower highs. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now we're expecting the market to make another low, which is very simple. You understand? So what is our psychological level here? We have 1.35 thousand. Let's mark it out. Beautiful. So below this market, it's okay, beautiful. So now we'll be expecting this market to either come back here to retest, expecting this market to come back here. Oh, the ads is back. So let's just hold on and wait and let's see how far. I trust you are enjoying this video already. So once you're enjoying this video, kindly like, subscribe, and share this video to a lot of your friends that are struggling with how to professionally backtest. You understand? Because it's not making any sense that you're the only person getting value for this video and you're not sharing, you're not liking. So please, I beg of you, subscribe. All right. So let's continue. So this is what we're expecting. Let's do this. So the market is down. We're expecting the market to come back up to this side before going downwards. It's as easy as that. So let's wait for the market to come back up, to come retest this zone, or retest this zone. Then we look for opportunity to shoot either on a Monday or a Tuesday. So let's see. Beautiful. So now we'll be looking for bearish engulfing candle to sell this market downwards. So this is a low, this is a high, this is a bearish engulfing candle. We'll just go back, clone this. Fantastic. But on this trade currently, due to the fact that we didn't take the trade on this psychological level, we'll be increasing our stop loss to 20 pips stop loss. Yes, so this is a good trade. We're targeting 1:3. Now let's click on open position, then place trade. Let's see if we're going to hit a loss or we're going to hit take profit. Honestly speaking, right now, I'm currently shivering because we're up like about 1:1.5. But mind you, we don't break even when trading. So otherwise we'd have breaking in even and the market would have come back to take us out. That's why I don't basically break even. So we'll be targeting 1:3. The market is coming back to retest our N3 and maybe probably take us out. We don't know. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I think the market is done with its madness and it's ready to slide down. All right. Can you see? 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 Beautiful. Fantastic. Can you see? So now we hit 1:3 again, which brings our balance to $1,600. And this is on a Monday morning, just like last week. As you can see right now, we are done trading for this week. See with the following week. You understand? So basically, that is how professionals trade. And this is our overall target. Don't forget, this is our overall target. The moment price gets to this zone, we should be expecting a proper retest and buying back to the original direction of the market. You understand? This is we capitalizing on a counter trend line. You understand? So that will be all for this video. I hope you find value. And if you do, please leave a positive message in the comments and let us know what you think about backtesting. All right. See you in the next video.